I do civil engineering, so it's quite leading into a job. So in my discipline, yeah, because we get taught a lot of quite practical information towards helping for a job. So in my opinion, yeah.
Well, I do maths, so unless I'm going into maths, there's not really much else I can go apart from accountant. But yeah, that's not really for me, I don't think. So yeah, generally, but
yeah, they're quite good with helping out with career fairs and stuff like that, and like links to companies. So in that respect, it's quite good. Not really. I think there's a lot of research. I think the lecturers, a lot of research going on, and I think that's quite driven, especially like I say in civil engineering. It's quite they're quite driven by that. So I think teaching is very secondary, really, and I think that does affect if you're not prepared to put the effort in that needs to be done. It's quite difficult to gain the knowledge that you need through teaching alone, I think.
you can do. It depends whether you want to, really.
If you want to, if you put the effort in, the university will help you, but it is quite independent. I've got like a month and a half placement over the summer with an engineering company, but that was done completely independently. I did that by myself. So yeah, kind of, but you do have to do quite a lot yourself. Unfortunately, in my opinion, it's going to go downhill. I think with the rise to £9,000 fees, I think personally, I'm from a pretty, what I'd like to call a humble background, and it would seriously be a question. I don't think I'd have come to university if it was
huge.
If it was £9,000 a year, it literally, to then you're probably looking at effectively about 20 grand a year to fund yourself staying here, food, accommodation, etc. And it just would be too much money, and therefore I wouldn't have come to university. There should be, if you consider the way that the world's changing to be more digital, and you need to have more educated people because there's becoming less manual labour jobs and more jobs that you need to be fully educated for. There needs to be, whether there will be. It's a different question that you'd have to ask David Cameron, but.